Hey collective, how you doing my guys and goddesses? So Aquarius North Node, 12th house North Node energy is going to remove some form of illusion. Alright, Holy Spirit answers my highest light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we go into guys and goddesses energy, I ask that you block all psychic attack, all evil eye, return it back to sender dreams, muted, blessed, and bliss. Please give us the clear message that we need at this time. For the strong hedge protection around this energy. Thank you, my Rishas. Thank you, my angels. Thank you, my deceased loved ones, my highest light. And thank you, Holy Spirit, of shame and men. Okay, so it is a female rapper, possibly, that wants to challenge me about something. Okay, something is surrounding the child, but somebody needs to see through some form of illusion surrounding a situation. Okay, somebody is abusive. Somebody is abusing their person, abusive, and they possibly have the same placement, hidden enemy placement as the child. So because they're acting childish, okay, it comes off in the energy as a child. Okay, so let's just say the mother is a Gemini, right? Because whoever that energy that's acting childish, it looks as if the child is unruly surrounding the mother. Okay? But do I look like a mother who allowed a child to get too far out of line or anything? Let's think about that before we answer it. If you know me, if you've been knowing me for a while, you will know that I do cut my child ass if I feel like he's doing a little bit too much. Now, I let him be a child. The child can be a child. But if I take you out in the public and I'm giving you everything that you want, all right, I'm busting my ass, all right, for everything that you got on your back. And I'm feeding you. And I'm nights I don't sleep and I cry a lot of nights. You think for a second we finna be out in the public and you think you can just talk to me any kind of way? Am I a child of you? That's like me being a mother saying it's okay for my child to be my parent when he came out my motherfucking pussy. Okay? Shout out to all my C-section mothers, alright? But when a big ass head pushes out your small little hole, alright, it hit different. That shit hit different. It takes a while for that C-section. It may be easy for that baby to come out when they cut their stomach. But it takes a while for that stomach to heal. But when that baby get pushed out that motherfucking pussy, that shit hurt on the spot. You feel it all in your ass and every damn thing else. Do I look like a mother who let their child get out of hand? I don't even let niggas get out of hand. I don't let hoes get out of hand. I'd be damned if I let my child look girl me. So whatever the fuck they were doing, okay, whatever the fuck somebody is doing, they need to stop that shit. Because they need to know now, if my child get out of hand, if he think he gonna buck up at me, if he think he gonna get rude with me, if he think he gonna put his hand on me, just know he get his ass cut in this motherfucking household and under my wing. Because it's my child. Just like it's yours, he my child too. But you ain't got him all the time. And if you had a child that was out of hand, then guess what you would have did? Cut his ass too. Cut her ass too. I don't give a fuck. It be some daddies out there ready to say, oh, they a bad mom because they whoop their ass. Well, would you want me to whoop their ass or do you want a stranger to whoop his ass? Because I think it's only right that the own mama should cut their own child ass instead of a stranger, right? Because if they see you mentally unstable to not know that you need to correct your child, they're not going to give that child to you, you asshole. Somebody was trying to put out the energy of something being undisciplined, but something is very disciplined. Pisces, very disciplined. I told Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I cuts my son ass. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm a proud mama saying that if he don't get no act right, he will get it soon. You don't like that shit? Come do something about it. But I don't think you're gonna win that. Especially if you are absent father who ain't been around all this motherfucking time. You come years later down the line thinking you running the motherfucking show. But let me tell you something, motherfucker. I got another thing for you. And some of y'all women need to learn how to love yourself in these situations. You want fame that fucking bad? You want to look good next to the nigga? But you willing to take bruises and beatings from a motherfucker who won't mean you no motherfucking good? You better learn something now. Because it don't stop with him. There's plenty of men out there with money. There's plenty of men with no money. There's plenty of men who got a little bit of money and a little bit of not. Willing to do the same shit to your motherfucking ass. You want fame that bad? You willing to die for it? Because that's what the hell you gonna ask for. There's women out here catching bullets every motherfucking day. Because they didn't love themselves. They let a nothing ass nigga tell them who the fuck they are, or tell you who the fuck you were, or tell you who the fuck you are, instead of you standing on your own too. Instead of them becoming something themselves. They waited on you to do it. Yeah, Virgo. We got Sagittarius. Yeah. We got Scorpio 12th house North Node energy. Remove some form of illusion by the Cancer 12th house North Node energy. A Libra. Gemini 12th house North Node energy. Learn the lesson about a Taurus communicating something. Alright. Surrounding a Capricorn who is an Empress. Alright. We got Leo 12th house North Node energy. Aries 12th house North Node energy. Water Cancer Pisces Scorpio 12th house North Node energy. Gemini or Leo, Earth towards Virgo Capricorn, Aquarius 12th house North Node energy. Remove some form of illusion about some form of Mars energy with astrology or on social media with a fire Aries or Sagittarius that's no longer in a Jupiter. Somebody can't keep their motherfucking hands to them damn self trying to manipulate the energy. Possibly fire sign fighting another fire sign surrounding something. And instead of them growing them a motherfucking pair surrounding a situation, they rather put their hands on something because they fucking hurt. They broken. They ain't healed from nothing that they been through. But they got the nerve to put their hand on somebody else's fucking child. But if a group of niggas beat the fuck out their ass and stop when they feel like it, because that's basically what you saying. They'll know how to keep their hands to themselves. But you know what niggas do these days? They sit around and watch the woman get beat down. They'll know deep down in their soul that shit ain't deserved. They know deep down inside if somebody did that shit to their daughter and they couldn't get to them, guess what? But the energy they put out is what the fuck they gonna get. Somebody gonna beat the hell out their daughter consistently and watch. And never tell them a soul. You can't protect your children everywhere you go. And don't look for my son, because best believe he got one of them type of mamas. If I hear he put his hand on a woman, I'm on his ass. But I'd be damned if one of them little nappy head hoes thinking it's okay to put their hand on my child. That's what he got me for. They mom and they daddy can pull up if they want to. Or she can get the fuck on away from my son. You choose. Because some of y'all ain't raising y'all daughters to be as graceful as y'all say y'all is. And then y'all got the nerve to let that shit spread all across where. And then you meet nice people who always been nice people that had to be a complete bitch. Just to let you know that, hey, guess what? My son ain't putting his hand on your daughter. And if he do, I'll be sure to figure that out. But the minute you think it's okay to tell your daughter put her hand on my son, it's gonna be a rude one around this bitch. So if I don't approve, she can get out my house. You don't like it? That sounds a little personal, don't it? It sounds real personal. Because let me tell you something, the average man is always going to be stronger than the average woman. Y'all put y'all daughters in these situations without knowing the true facts of a situation. All y'all doing is that's just my baby. That's my daughter. That's a grown-ass woman that's dating a grown-ass man. Or that's a grown-ass man dating a grown-ass woman. Quit looking at it as your baby. Because guess what the world see them as? That's a grown-ass man with a grown-ass woman. They not looking at that's your baby. As soon as they get the mind, they got the damn body. Yeah, somebody's not going to be able to shine surrounding something. Yeah. Whatever this bad mama shit that they've been doing, somebody totally aligned surrounding something or what somebody has been doing. All right? They was doing that religiously. Religiously. Consistently trying to downplay somebody. Consistently. Nothing ass motherfucker. Nothing asshole. Nothing ass nigga. That's nothing ass niggas and nothing ass bitches work. That's what they do. I don't care what walks of life you in. You on some shit like that, you a nothing ass motherfucker. Yeah. Somebody is totally aligned about how free spirit they are. Yeah, ancestor had to step in on the situation. A deceased loved one. So maybe whoever this deceased loved one been through abuse and they died from that, they seen that shit. Yeah, somebody's fucking lying. They lying in the energy. They lying to ancestors. Like, no, that shit is not happening. You dealing with a childish motherfucker, somebody who haven't healed from childhood wounds. So it popped up in the energy as if that you were dealing with a child unruly with a mother. That's what the fuck was going on. Yeah, level up is taking place. Yeah. I love myself, and I'm sure my collective do too. Yeah, somebody did that due to somebody attraction. They need to date ugly people. If attractive people make you want to fight them, then you need to be with somebody who either you need to just be single or you need to be with somebody who is less attractive than you or something. Less confident, but then that'll be up your alley. You just need to be fucking single. Whoever this is. You need to be single. Yeah. Somebody didn't like how much attention somebody was getting. So they thought that they could resist the energy. Manipulate the energy. Yeah, somebody not an energy vampire. The alchemy didn't work. Miracles are here because somebody self-sabotage. Okay? Through a community of people. Creation. They were trying to betray somebody to humiliate them. Child, that's why they came up as a child in the energy. They could be grown as hell, but they came up as a child in the energy. And I'm telling you right now, if my child get too out of hand, you already know what's up. You already know what's up. And the daddy could be watching me right motherfucking now. And I'm letting you know. You could tell the court system. You could tell whoever the fuck you need to tell. You need to let them know. Because guess what? He don't go nowhere with marks and bruises all over his motherfucking self. He didn't create that shit himself. That's the only way. But all that slick shit, you get popped in your motherfucking mouth. As long as you get to keep your teeth. But best believe I'm threatening them motherfuckers too. Would I take my baby teeth out? Hell no. But you ain't gonna be talking to be crazy. That's not what we're gonna do. Okay? Patience is here or needed at this time. Alright? It's almost like somebody still mad they mama for all the assholes they got, and they probably were well deserved. Yeah. Some friends or a community of people was trying to wait on what was actually going on. Yeah, abundance is here. Yeah, cycle has ended. Somebody not at peace. Oh well. Yeah. Some form of music healing will take place surrounding something. Because somebody sees the signs in something. Okay? They didn't know at first. All right. I'm hearing love is blind. All right. Yeah, somebody didn't understand something surrounding sharing gifts or something like that. Somebody was just enraged. Okay, they just did something in hopes that they would block somebody from doing whatever it is that they were doing. So, like I said, somebody need to love their damn self. Whether you're masculine or feminine, love your fucking self. Okay, love yourself. Somebody hot. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. Be mad. But you bring that shit over here, I got something. You can be as hot as you want to, but the minute you bring that shit over here, I got something hot for you. I'm not with that shit. Yeah. We got 4 wands in reverse. So somebody gonna manipulate the energy. Like somebody is not don't be in a relationship with this person who's toxic. Good. Shit. I still wouldn't fuck with you. Oh, if you whoop your child, you're a bad mom. If you don't whoop your child, you're a bad mom. Somebody just don't like somebody, and somebody don't give a fuck. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna do something reckless like that. And what you gonna say when somebody, now that you done did that, what's next? What's next? You won't have nothing next. You'll be out of cards. Somebody like, don't give them nothing. Good. Don't give me shit. Don't give me a motherfucking thing. But I won't be bonded to whatever the fuck that shit is. My freedom is worth way more than whatever the fuck somebody trying to put me through. And whatever somebody trying to put you through. Yeah. Now they can see. And what somebody's intentions was. Yeah. Somebody's no longer burdened with whatever this is. Yeah. Somebody gonna take a leap of faith somewhere else anyway. Yeah. Some friends are going to see exactly what's happening here. Yeah. They're going to stop spying on the situation, okay? Because they don't want to lose the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, that's why. Yeah, but somebody's still going to move forward with our relationship. Somebody's going to be in remorse because this King of Swords is just not enlightened about something. That somebody's still going to have the 10 of Cups regardless, and the cycle is still going to continue. So whatever somebody's trying to do, it's like somebody... It's like somebody trying so hard to get a whole bunch of people to believe like don't be with this person in hell. Don't be with this person because they discipline the child when the child unruly. But they gonna call it abuse. Dumbass shit, right? Don't be with this person because they this. Don't be with this person because they broke. Don't be with this person because of that. Don't be with this person because of... But guess what? Somebody still gonna have the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's still gonna have a happy family. It just won't be with your ass. That's what you ain't getting. That's what you're not getting. Somebody ain't gonna let it go. They lost their power on some devil shit. Yeah. Somebody just lost their opportunity, their power to be a star surrounding something. Alright? This King of Pentacles gonna alchemize something. Alright? Because they just would not be defeated surrounding whatever the fuck this is when somebody's responsible. They see that shit as responsible. They feel like somebody just want to get somebody locked up, okay, and make them lose their independence over a lie. That's what's happening here. But the Queen of Pentacles, okay, saw through whatever the hell that was going on. They're using their wisdom and they remove some form of illusion surrounding whatever somebody was doing to weaken somebody. And they realize, yeah, maybe you should put that image out there real quick and say what you need to say so you can block this motherfucker away from you, okay? Because they are not, and I repeat, not going to get some form of wish surrounding the 10 of Pentacles, all right? They childish. You're too childish for money. And that's a fact. You could be too childish to have money in your pocket. Because it shows that you haven't matured. It's called trust fund. You have to be mature to receive a trust fund. You keep doing childish shit in the energy and you think like, oh, well, that means you ain't going to have a relationship. First of all, your priorities fucked up. To even think, just stop right there. You ever thought about your kids? You ever thought about your generation of kids? You ever thought about your grandkids? You didn't think that your kids were going to have kids eventually? You never think that your grandkids are going to eventually have kids? You so hell-bent on thinking about your dick and balls or your cat that you didn't think about the future. Somebody need to get on somebody's ass. Yeah, we have a pure water sign who was trying to oppress a situation. Okay? Or, yeah. Because they seen as a rivalry. They thought they can oppress the situation too. That's what I got. Yeah. For money, that ain't gonna work. Or they gonna try to do it or something like that. But somebody already know that somebody's pure. Yeah. And they were rejected, and that's why they're doing it. You just mad because somebody don't want you. That's what I got. Then that was the clip. There was a celebrity behind the scenes, okay, Libra energy. They thought they could successfully do something to be slick by being pessimistic, okay? But they can't see, all right? They can't see shit, all right? They so pessimistic. It's like their ego so big that they don't hear the soft voice that's telling them that something else is going on. They just that. That's why it's one of them, it's really given that this ain't the type of person that you will get your advice from surrounding readings, because they don't know what the hell going on. They intimidated by somebody's strength. Right. Somebody not crazy. Or have mental issues. Or in their ego about how something need to be something just need to just go away. Okay? That's what I got. Yeah. Something has been exposed surrounding how somebody has been dominating the energy. They have done that multiple times. But this Emperor reverse dodge bullets surrounding something, because people are not inspired by the way they're humiliating people. People, not a person. Not somebody you personally have a problem with. The energy, which means you're doing it to multiple people. You're doing it to the people as a whole. That's just how idiotic that shit was. Due to Richard thinking, they can't initiate anything with an Empress, okay? Because they kept dominating somebody who was caring, loving, and kind. They thought it was the perfect time to be unemotional and hateful, okay? I hope this message helped you. Y'all be blessed.